Welcome back to Level Up Your Tactics. Here are two stunning examples of Hikaru Nakamura's tactical vision and his calculation abilities. Let's see if we can keep up with Hikaru. Let's boost our ELO.
Round 1. Fight!
Oh, before I begin, before I forget, if you do like this content, find it tolerable and it's helping you with your chess journey, please leave a like and sub. If you haven't done already, you have my gratitude. Let's get started. Alright, first tactical position, Hikaru just played rook to e1. The opponent's king is uncastled. A little bit of delay here. And the opponent played knight takes on c3, exchanging, and Hikaru captures pawn takes on c3, opening this up, opening potential here with the bishop, and here d5, disallowing the capture here, at which point currently black has a not so good pawn structure with the double pawn here, and the pawn islands kind of predict that in the future, if you have issues on this side of the board, there could be a passer. But this is a tactics session, so Hikaru plays h3, inviting to capture, and the queen will develop, likely move this somewhere, and then likely put rook to d1, and here bishop to c8. In this position, Hikaru plays e6. Very clear about the idea that, hey, your bishop is not developed yet, good sir, on the black pieces. And the opponent captures here, not wanting to ruin the structure there. So bishop captures on e6. And now looking at this position where the king is still in the middle, the bishop there on f8 is untouched. What did Hikaru play? Let's look at your tactical kind of ideas. Answer in 3 and 2 and 1. Hikaru sacrifices the rook. Brilliant move. And after takes, just look at this awkwardness. But more importantly, who's defending the light squares that are in an L? Hikaru plays knight to e5. Now readying the idea of queen to h5. And here, queen to d6. What do? If you play here, you obstruct the path of the bishop. If you go here, that's a little slow. If you check here, that's, well, it's not certain for sure. So Hikaru tortures the opponent with the idea of bishop to f4 defending, and this is still in the mix. Because having played bishop to f4 not only defends this, but you have this idea of open, not check, but attack on the queen, because you defend and this is hanging after. So rook to g8, bishop to g3, g6. Now disallowing any of this nonsense. But of course, notice how the queen is still potentially in a discovery line against this diagonal. So queen to f3, threatening here. And rook to g7 was played. What does Hikaru play here? You guys want to take a guess? Well, Hikaru plays knight takes on g6. Easy peasy. If you take here, you drop your queen. But what are we threatening? This, of course. So rook to f7 was played. And Hikaru calmly plays queen to g4. And the opponent resigned. The position's just busted. So if queen to d8 was played, you can go here or here. But in this case, knight to f4 attacks this twice. Forks galore. Your push hits simply. And now you have another battering ram knocking at black's door. Just, yeah. Positional crush. This, you can't castle. Your king's in the middle of the board. It's game over. Time to resign. Second tactical position, looks like a blitz game. Hikaru plays as black at 31-74 against Salem AR. Not augmented reality. 29-52. His opponent plays as white, and opponent just played bishop to f4. Hikaru moves the queen to d5. Just scoping these ideas. Also, on second glance or first glance, even though white has this passer, black has the offense here with control of being up the exchange. There's a rook there on the first rank. There's a sniper there looking at the king's corner. Here, queen to e2 was played. Bishop to e6, just blocking that open file. a4, now hoping that this can make some work in favor of white. Rook to a1, just keeping an eye on that, but also maintaining control of the first rank. Queen to a6, trying to infiltrate at the back. Asking this pawn what defense it needs if the queen moves, protecting that pawn as well. And here, knowing and looking at the position that the first rank is being attacked. You have ideas here, and the queen is scoping the light square diagonals. What did Hikaru play in this position? You guys want to take a guess? I'm sure you do. The answer in 3, 2, and 1. Hikaru plays bishop to h3, threatening mate. Brilliant move, guys. Brilliant move. If you capture here, check. Because this bishop is obstructing, that's a mate. See? Check it, check it. And if king takes on h3, what, you still have this? Not if queen to f5 first. After queen to g3, you have no exit. Just too much. It's too much, guys. So in this position, Salem played f3, just blocking that out. And, well, of course, the tactic. The calculation isn't done because Hikaru defends f5. Still, of course, if you take here, there's mating ideas. Checks. You can block. Still get barbecued. Counterattack with a check. King to h7. Defends this. But now pins. You can't take. Hikaru takes. Takes again. King, knight 2. And the counterattack that white is hoping here is because he has control of the 8th rank. Probably hitting there. And your bishop to e5, and Hikaru has to calculate correctly, because if you move your queen, you get checkmated. a1, check. Check again. This is bad, of course. Moves back. Hikaru gives a check. You know, he could make a quick shortcut. Queen to h4. So the last rank. If you go here, you get checkmated. Hikaru didn't see that. Of course, he's still human. Gives a check anyway. Takes here. Ideas of open check. The opponent resigned in lieu of, well, it's not the most elegant finish, but he's down a piece. After takes, takes. Yeah. The game's done. And you can stop this square. Quick recap. First position, takes, takes. Refuses to exchange. Hikaru forces the issue, punishing this lack of development, and the king just in front of that cannon takes, sacrificing the rook. Taking over light squares. Defending, threatening a fork or a discovery. And now threatening mate. Takes with an attack and a threat to checkmate. The opponent resigned here, actually. Totally get barbecued. In this position, Hikaru plays black, the second position, centralizes the queen. Ease up material, blocks any counterplay, threatens the pawn that threatens to queen, and then sacrifices the bishop. If takes, we saw the variation, there's a mate. King takes, into f5, and then a mate. Just too much. Amazing pressure. Opponent defends. Hikaru defends back. If takes, it's bad. You get attacked on the back rank. Your queen is too far to defend. A couple inaccuracies, but after a while, just reduces the position to rubble, being up this light square. Yeah, so beautiful stuff from Hikaru. Hope that inspired you a little bit to play some really tactical chess. Of course, I can't play like Hikaru, but if you enjoyed this stuff, please leave a like and sub. I'll see you guys later. Double B's.